Zoom Zoom. You feel it. And with extra value now at Mazda, it's time to own it. Go for Mazda CX-3 Neo from $22,490 drive away, plus a $500 Go bonus. It's time to go.
On air, online, and on your smart speaker. The Listener app. Audio built for your day, anytime, anywhere.
Hit News Briefing.
Hi, it's Dan Flake here with the latest. It's a big day for the Indigenous voice to Parliament. The Senate voting through legislation to greenlight that referendum planned for the back end of this year.
The ayes 52 and the noes 19. I call the pass.
However, we still don't know exactly when the nation will head to the polls. Remaining in Canberra, and the Housing Australia Future Fund won't now be debated in Parliament again till mid-October. Billions would be spent building new affordable and social housing as part of the bill, but there's concerns more's needed to address the housing shortfalls. The head of a football club which lost several members in last week's Hunter bus tragedy spoken. President Dylan Hickson says the community is doing its best to come together to support one another.
Our first priority and focus is on supporting the families, friends from those from our wider club community who have been affected by this unspeakable tragedy.
375 kilos of meth concealed inside of plastic pallets has been seized in a global crackdown. 3 men in Sydney have been charged as part of an international investigation into a Mexican organised crime syndicate. Aussies will soon be charged a fee before entering the UK. There's currently no date set for the new change, but it'll involve applying for an e-visa of sorts, which will be valid for 2 years and will set you back around $20. And Hamish Blake, Sonia Kruger, Lee Sales and Osher Gunsberg are among the 7 Aussie TV stars vying for the Gold Logie at the event in Sydney next month.
Ergon crews work in some tough conditions, but they shouldn't have to deal with threats and violence. They're here to help. There's no excuse for abuse.
Origin skipper Daly Cherry Evans insists Ben Hunt's contract saga with the Dragons is no distraction ahead of Game 2 at Suncorp Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, you should see him, mate. He's all over the shop. He's crying. No, he's fine. Ultimately, what he's going through there is, quite frankly, it's between him and his family and the club, and he hasn't allowed that to distract himself, and he hasn't allowed it to distract the team.
The Matildas have named a 29-player provisional squad ahead of next month's FIFA Women's World Cup, and England lead the Aussies by 35 runs heading into day 4 of the opening Ashes test.
Elders Insurance. Offices at James Street, Malanda and Elbrook Street, Tolga. This is Hit Weather.
Checking the forecast, partly cloudy conditions this evening in Mareeba, coming down to 15 degrees tonight. Tomorrow mostly sunny and 26 degrees. Our Listener app is your new home of local news. Join up to listen live or on demand now.